1, that's definitely a good showing. But yeah, here in PVP Esports, it's like the locus of Southeast Asian esports where everyone gathers here. And it's so appropriate that it's Singapore that hosts a melting pot of Southeast Asia. But here, actually, I think it's just the usual that we're seeing, but that's a lot of damage coming in here. And I think ranking is probably going to be fine. It's mostly going to be T here, looking to jockey control over the purple buff. He's going in very, very deep 2v1 here because he knows that he's probably not going to be too bothered too much, and he's actually delaying this jungle clear a lot and giving him Steam a little bit of tempo as well.
Right, giving a lot of vision as well, and that's what you get when you have a Cho and a Matilda, but they should still be safe.
He's just punching it out. 1v3 here. Now your mind is going to come in for the alley-oop to get that pick up kill. That is very early, and it seems like Impunity or KH here, Impunity KH, is very confident and they know the limit.
Lead over Cyber XA, but that's what you can get. I mean, that's what you expect rather when you have a dive-in composition. You have a Cho as well as a Matilda in the mid lane. You can go all aggro.
Yeah, but here Azzy is going to have to get pushed out here once again. Impunity KH. Their doctrine here, their warfare doctrine here seems to be constantly pressure. And now they're going immediately for the dive even before level 4 comes out. But yet just in time, level 4 comes out for Boom. They didn't even need to get it, but just needed those stat boosts. Now 20 August going to be fighting it out. 1v3 here. He's going to turn tail, but he's going to have to give up a lot of money here unless Nightmare Jr., is able to respond to this. But they've already extracted a lot of value from this gold mine of a turret. 20 August going to try and go in, seeing the pressure out, maybe clear that last siege minion there, siege creep there, make sure to push them out. So that is still almost full gold value on the shields, and I think that's just straight up murder, what we saw there from Impunity KH.
Yeah, 20 August was completely taken aback from that surprise attack coming in from Impunity, but still better to airstrike though to the bottom lane.
Happy Feet, not fast enough, but it's not a full kill. And during that entire time, Impunity KH already got the turtle right there, so they're just compounding their gold lead here. Meanwhile, they're gonna rush in here for now. T has to get away as soon as possible. It's gonna be 20 August. It's not
the aggression. And I like it. They're having a beautiful rotation here, giving Deja Poi enough time to farm, to be able to get the resources that he needs to get that power spike into the late game.
And so far, yeah, this is in line with what I expect here from Impunity KH here. They know that they can just go in here and not get punished, because right now, yes, the Farsa is very threatening, but right now it could go for a fight. Steve going for the Circle Eagle here, gonna go for the airlines against your mind, try and harry him away from the fight here, but it is gonna be falling down here as the Cho Senpai goes down. Meanwhile, it is gonna be able to cover for Boom going in though. Now this is a full-out brawl here, which is in favor of Impunity KH at this point in the game. Now they're very, very low. Without go too deep, have to flicker over the wall here, so it's gonna end up as 1 for 2. And KH, they're satisfied with that because all the while, Deja Poi Poi is, like, as you said, giving him space to farm, and he's ramping up very, very fast.
Yep, that's definitely what you need if you're a Nathan. But look at OP going in for the dive. That is
too much damage. Yeah, nasty indeed. And immediate transition here to the turtle. And I do think that Nightmare Jr. was a little bit too overzealous. Okay, we pushed Impunity KH out. We can kind of get up a little bit of damage onto the turret, but now 20 August, once again, almost getting... We see a lot of Kufras today to a mid lane push. Okay, we got the push. Let's back off. Let's not overstay. That's the game plan for Nightmare Jr. They just need to keep Wizio and Your Mind slowly but surely scaling here. But the thing is, Impunity, they're going to go looking for a brawl at this point. Good feather airstrike here to keep Impunity from going for the full dive. Boom behind enemy lines here. China Energy keeping him alive quite some time here. But this is stopping the momentum of this dive. But I think Impunity was actually gunning for the first goal.
Yep, Impunity going out to start a lot, but look at that, OP, a little so OP right now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, now this is gonna be the Lord for Kim.
Yep, 10-minute marker, not even gonna wait for the Luminous Lord. I mean, with the composition that they have, their late game hero here is definitely the Nathan, but they don't want to waste any.
At 12 minutes here for Impunity KH.
Yep, a lot of... It's like Impunity Cambodia, they should be able to get this middle tower though, but the Feathered Airstrike will be able to zone them out. But I think they really want to take this, and they will be able to do so.
They don't need to go for the kills here, but here they could be pulling up here. They could be pulling up against Nightmare Jr. They're daring Nightmare Jr. to try and punish the pokes here coming in from Ophi, kind of like jabbing at the defenses, like a real boxer, you know, just jabbing at the defenses, testing if there's an opening here, and that's what Impunity KH is doing right around the corner. Now the Feather Airstrike is up once again, but it doesn't look like Impunity KH is going to give them the space there. Yeah, that's Ophi going to go down. Opportunity here for Nightmare Jr. routing the offense of Impunity, but it seems like they've got a second wind with Deja Poi Poi, the real threat, 5-0-1 right now, taking them down, rending them to atoms, and now they're going for the turret. T is actually just really kiting them out. He is going to get taken down by Wizzy. Crucial kill there, but it might be a little bit too late. But it is still a lead here for PVP, but Nightmare Jr. still holding on with a prayer.
Definitely holding on. That is a 2-for-2 trade. I couldn't say who has the better, who have any casualties. I mean, it's most of the time, if you're going for the engages like that, there's bound to be like 1 or 2 members down. But as I'm saying that, AZ goes in for the Falling Star.
What they need, that's going to be lots of burst damage coming through, burning the immortality. That is going to be another kill here. And Your Mind picks that up. Boom is making space for his team, denying Wizio and Ranking from going in. Impunity is going to try and go for the 4v5 brawl. They know they have a lot of stats built up. That's going to be a kill for Deja Poi Poi, but he's living on the edge here. He could get taken out at any moment. That's going to be what Wizio's going to try and do. They do get it, and now this could be Impunity KH falling down. 3 members down, well, 2 members down for Nightmare Jr. Closed so much in the last few minutes, in the last 5 minutes. So Nightmare Jr., now that this Bane and this Clint are kind of getting into their items, into the group, this could be their chance here to make a big comeback.
Right, Wizzy as well as Ranking, they're getting the power spike as the Forza, but wow, look at that.
Looking for that flank here, but in comes the Deadly Cash here, but in comes the Black Dragon form as well to disrupt the backline while Deja Poi Poi rips apart Ranking. Now he's going to get the knockup here against 20 August, and now the formation is once again broken. Nightmare Jr. is routed, and with Wave, the silver lining here is that the Waves have not caught up to Impunity KH, so they can't go for a full game-winning push just yet, but they just need one opportunity. They're going to go for it immediately at this point. Takes down Your Mind, and that's the damage.
Oh, no.
Wizio is not able to bring out his damage right now while he's being chased away. Has to go for the back off a little bit, make some space for himself.
Going for the base.
Able to get one. Yeah, they could go for the base here, just ignoring the kills here. And so far, Impunity just goes for the jump.